Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, see, folks, sampler review series videos I would do for the while. I'll go over there, try food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie, I do have to speed through these and this one a little bit, so I'm gonna kind of go through it. But anyway, I'm inside my truck. I'm also wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I like to go over there and highlight the super cool shirt. Super cool shirt I'm wearing today. Folks, I'm wearing my Space of Variation shirt, which they are a band out of the Ukraine. I was fortunate enough to see them perform last year. They were on tour with another Ukrainian band called Ginger. These guys were fantastic, extremely humble, extremely cool folks, and they just put on a hell of a show. So much so that I, in fact, went over there and actually got some videos of said show. They're on this channel, just in case you're interested. Besides doing the food stuff, I also have just videos of concerts that I go to, because I like food and music and such. But anyway, so what am I reviewing for you folks? Why did I have to speed through the intro a little bit? Well, I had to speed through the intro a little bit because we're doing boom! It's Fanny's Thai Roll Ice Cream. It's ice cream, and I have another one too, so I have to... But anyway, take a look at it. That's what it looks like. It's all rolled up and neat looking. Ooh. So I've been past this place a few times, depending on, it's not close to me by any means, it's several towns over. But sometimes I'm out this way and I've passed by it a few times. Today I'm out here meeting a friend, and it literally is right next to where I need to meet him, and I got here early. I'm like, boom, let's do this. So, let's get into it. This is just their standard rolled ice cream. This is like no add-ons, no flavoring or anything. I figured I'll just start with that and go from there. I've never had Thai ice cream. I think it's cool. It looks very neat. Hopefully it'll be delicious. Let's give it a go. Yeah, it's got like has a much stronger texture than like typical ice cream. Okay. And it's like a very light vanilla. That's what I figured, pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now, mind you, there's a base flavor. That's why I wanted to try this first. You know, I'm not expecting it to be the best of what they have available, but it's good. I like it. It's, like I said, it's a very light vanilla. It's one of those things where it's not like a strong, vibrant vanilla like you might get with certain places you go to. But I will say this, you can taste it's very smooth. You can taste it's got a nice creaminess to it. Like, it's not a cheap tasting ice cream. It's just not as punchy as maybe what you're used to if you're like me. You know, you live in the United States. We expect a whole lot of punch to our flavors. This doesn't have it. It's still has a nice vanilla flavor to it, but again, it's not, you're not getting like that that bite, you know, that like a real strong vanilla has. It's more mellow and chill, which is perfectly fine, because at the end of the day, although it's not exactly to my particular taste, I do prefer punchy vanilla. At the end of the day, I'm not tasting like, you know, shitty additives or chemicals or anything like that. Like, it still just has a nice, you know, if a bit plain, vanilla taste to it. It's good. I don't have any huge complaints with this. Like, now the counterpoint to that is I don't have a lot of praise to give it beyond what I've already said. It does have a decent flavor to it. I like the creaminess. I like the texture aspect of it. I like the rolled part of it. It does make it, it gives it almost a chewiness. Like, you have to kind of bite into it a little bit before it properly starts to melt. But it's good. And, you know, like I said, the whole thing going into this was because they have a whole shitload of really delicious looking flavors. I wanted to get this one to see what their baseline was like. I always like to do that when I'm reviewing a new place. I try to get something basic, because ultimately, you can fancy up plenty of stuff, but if you can't do the basics properly, chances are you're not a very good establishment overall. In the case with this is an instance where this is good. You know, it's not remarkable in what it's presenting, but it's clearly a good ice cream. It clearly was prepared very well. It was really cool. You actually get to watch the people go over there and make it and like do like how they do the roll and stuff like that, and you know, give it the shape it has. That was very neat. You know, I got it. I think because it was the plain one, I think it was like either $5 or $6. I forget off the top of my head, but not terrible. And well, yeah, it's not going to be my favorite vanilla ice cream that I've ever had, by any stretch of the imagination. But, by that same token, I can appreciate that it's ultimately a quality ice cream. I can appreciate the fact, you know, the way it was prepared. And it's not a bad little treat for myself. This is one of those things where two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? And the answer is, let's put you there so you don't fall over. The answer is sort of and sort of. From the quality by itself, yeah, it's, like I said, I don't have any issue with the quality. It really does. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, there's a train behind me, apparently. Do what we can to mitigate that. God damn it. Because I am next to a train station, but, like, I didn't think anything would be coming. Anyway, I'm not starting the review over, damn it. I can't. I've already eaten some of it. But no, for myself personally, I would get this maybe if I were, like, trying to kind of do, like, a little bit of a diet thing. Like, and mind you, I don't know how it is in terms of calories and stuff, but it's just a thing where it's like, you have to honk? Like, the thing already went up. I mean, being safe. It's just a metro line anyway. Should go pretty quickly. But no, so, I keep losing my train of thought. There we go. Is that a band? Feels like there should be a band called Train of Thought. But anyway, yeah, for myself, it's something that I could see potentially getting every now and again, just as something very light, like a quick little thing that I could go over there and enjoy, if I didn't want to go over there and, like, weigh it down with a whole bunch of extra stuff. Probably wouldn't be my go-to thing, but it's not a bad vanilla thing, so I enjoy it. If I'm recommending it to other people, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. If you want, like, a strong vanilla flavored ice cream, it's not that. But if you do want something that's creamy, where you can taste that, you know, it is quality, even if it's not maybe as punchy, there's something to that. But I'm guessing that the other flavors and such that they have, probably going to be more in line with, you know, what most people would want. But it's not a bad ice cream, so. Anyway, 5 things before I get there. Fuck off! You're gone! Like a town over already. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of today's Protect the Rise week. Monty Mentor, spend this rest of your folks. You can go over there, have yourselves a truly Thai rolled ice cream-tastic rest of your life. I mean, this is my first experience with it, but it's not an unpleasant one. Trust me, I've been to a few ice cream shops where it was like, oh, you just don't give a damn. And that's definitely not the case with this place. They clearly put some, you know, quality and effort into their stuff. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there with it. Okay? Every day that we have to go out and deal with stuff, man, there's just opportunities for stress and frustration and just bleh. But it is important when we run into said situations, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholeness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to try some Thai rolled ice cream of your own. Maybe you got a spot local to you you've never been. Now you can watch my video and you can go over there and be like, well, if that guy was willing to do it, and he's wearing a Space of Variation shirt, clearly he's on the ball, so I need to go over there and I need to make this happen. So I need to go over there, you go in, you give it a shot, and maybe it's fantastic, maybe it's wonderful, maybe you're just like, this is great, and I need to make sure that I go over there and I stop in here, at least once a week on the weekends, So you go over there, it becomes a family tradition thing. You go over there, bring your significant other, and then your kids do it, and your grandparents do it, so on and so forth, until the year 5794, when the great ones go over there and finally, break through the space barrier and all of humanity is lost. But perhaps you, in the Thai rolled ice cream, just maybe, might manage to survive. Or conversely, I don't know, go read some H.P. Lovecraft stuff, because that's kind of where I was going with that, I guess. I've never read any of it, but I've watched some of the movie adaptations. Bye!